Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you see this. And thanks for watching as we look forward to events and worship at Rejoice this weekend. This weekend is the weekend of Sunday, October 13th. So before I get to Sunday, I do want to give one final invitation for everybody to be a part of our Oktoberfest, which will be this Saturday, October 12th at Rejoice. It's a chance where we'll have several people bring in different German-type dishes. You don't have to bring anything, just bring yourself. It'll start at 5:30 and we'll go till about 7 o'clock. So everybody's invited to be a part of that. It's always a fun time. And then this weekend at Rejoice, we do hear a couple of different stories. And both of our major stories this weekend are stories of people who are dealing with what we commonly refer to as leprosy. So we have the story of Naaman the Syrian who's healed by Elisha. And then we have the story of 10 lepers who are healed by Jesus. And as I think about this, I think about in my own life and the reality that I've never been in a situation where my life had to be saved by somebody else. You know, whether it was somebody had to come in and bail me out financially because I'd gotten too far in debt and I couldn't pay what I owed somebody, whether it was because I was so sick or so injured that I relied on a doctor to save my life, or that I was trapped in an area where I was relying on somebody like a firefighter to come in and rescue me from a burning building, or where I was in danger and I needed a police officer or a soldier or somebody like that to come in and provide me protection. I've never been in that situation in life, but I know many people have. And I know that for all of us, we are one emergency, one illness, one situation away from being where we need somebody to be able to come in and do something that we cannot do for ourselves. And we follow a God who does see the people who need something, you know, whether it's the lepers or whether it's Naaman. Again, both dealing with a skin disease we commonly call leprosy. And he sees them and he heals them. And in both cases, there's different aspects to the story. But ultimately, it's not because of anything they've done. It's just because of the nature of who our God is. Our God sees those who have somehow been excluded or unable to be helped by society. And the Lord sees them and heals them. And we too are called sometimes within our own vocations, within our own callings, to be that person who may be that one who's able to reach out that hand to the person who needs to have somebody to grab onto. And so we too are called as church to be those who can include those who may not have been included before, to find a place for those who may not have a place elsewhere. And so I invite you to come as we talk in different ways. We'll talk in worship about these two stories, Naaman the Syrian and Jesus and the 10 lepers. We'll talk between services in our large group discussion for adults, talking about homelessness and the reality of homelessness in Collin County, but also just we're going to do some experiences where, you know, we're going to have different scenarios of people who may find themselves homeless, and you know, what would we do, or how would we help them reach the help that they need. So again, it's just trying to figure out how do we begin to live out our faith. So again, I invite you to our events this weekend, Oktoberfest. Our worship's at 8:30 and 11 o'clock, and our large group discussion between our two services at 9:45. Again, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you at worship this weekend at Rejoice.